Happy Friday. Happy Super Bowl weekend. Happy Super Bowl weekend, guys. How's it going? What's popping like it? How you guys feeling tonight?
Chilling.
I'm good over here. I'm excited for watching the Super Bowls. It's almost there in a couple days, y'all. Almost there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. King, how you feeling, man? I see you did a live stream last night, man. How you feeling? Seem like you up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah. I was trying to do something, but I'm all right. It's just time and
Yeah,
stuff.
man. Yeah, I see you guys on the ground. You guys on the mission. So I think you already know how the guys get down. So Jordan, go ahead and do your thing.
All right, people. So as we can know, we're gonna talk about a topic of Michael Irvin. It's been a trending topic this week. So apparently, so apparently a couple of days ago, he was pulled from the NFL networks from a complaint from a woman in a hotel that I guess he was talked for like less than a minute about something. As we're gonna play the video in a minute, and I guess the lady she made a complaint about it at the hotel, and I guess from the hotel got they got to told the news to the NFL networks about the complaint. So since they put a complaint out, so they automatically suspended him from the week for the Super Bowl because he was supposed to be the host of the Super Bowls, be on NFL Network, be on also be on ESPN on First Pick with Stephen A. Smith, and so with that, with this basic complaint, there was no charges filed, no anything, no arrest, no nothing. So out of the ordinary, they put a complaint out of Michael Irvin, shout out to Michael Irvin, Hall of Famer. Y'all know us, he used to play for the Dallas Cowboys. Um, this something like that random of something like a little complaint can put somebody in, suspend somebody, which no charges were filed, no police, nobody talked to police or anything. So what that is, so since and Michael, he's talking about it because it's he's making a big complaint about it because why you would suspend somebody, but there was he wasn't arrested and only just a complaint, no charge were filed or anything. So Mike was talking about it, and then earlier today, he wanted to sue the accused and also the Marriott for over $100 million for allegedly false accusation of misconduct. So we had the first video. Hakeem's gonna play. I guess Michael Irvin. He's on talking to somebody on the radio, so he's gonna play that. And then after that, we're gonna play a video which Michael Irvin was in the hotel lobby on that Sunday, but he was talking to the white female. So go ahead, Hakeem.
All right. Oh, remember. Okay, this the one. Oh, he's talking on the radio. Yeah.
Yep, correct.
This is tripping me out. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. I don't know whether you guys heard it or not, but I wanted to do the show just to share with you. I don't know if you guys haven't heard that Sunday night when I went out and came in, Sunday night, and this is tripping me out. Because, when Michael Brooks came in, we had, and I don't remember it, but I guess when I came in, they said, because they asked, I said, what'd you do? I said, I went straight to the room. But I guess I had met somebody in the lobby. Talked to somebody in the lobby for about a minute. And then I went to my room, and then after I got off air and got to work, they said, come on, we're going to move you in a hotel. I said, what? Move me in a hotel for what? So they moved my hotel, and I said, what's going on, guys? What's going on? What's happening? Why are we moving a hotel? And they said, well, that the last night you walked in, you talked to somebody. I said, I didn't talk to anybody. I went straight to the room. And then they showed it on camera that I did talk to somebody. I talked to this girl for about a minute. I don't know what, they didn't show it to me. They told me, and I didn't see it. I don't know what she looked like or anything. But that's why they moved me. That's why they moved me, because I guess the girl said I said something to her within that minute that we talked, and so they moved me. So I thought you guys would have heard about it. That's why I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about it. But yeah, I don't know what's the plan for the rest of the week. That's why I said I'm kind of in hiding till we figure all of that out.
No, we no
idea.
No headline, no news story.
Yeah, well, I'm giving it to you. You should be hearing it, or you should know about it, because that's exactly what's happening. And that's why I'm saying I'm just kind of hiding and waiting to see how everything comes down. And you're in this world here. It was a minute meeting somewhere in the lobby. In the lobby, I don't even remember it really, because I had a few drinks, to tell you the truth. I had a few drinks, to tell you the truth. I don't really remember, but that's what they said.
All right, then Hakeem's gonna play the next video of him being in the lobby on Sunday, of him talking to the white female.
Yeah, it's buffering. Yeah.
We come out the truth. You don't want to fuck up our king. They don't fuck up. I got all this.
Amen.
Cheated us. We come out the truth. You don't want to fuck up our king. They don't fuck up. I got all this.
So that was an incident. I was supposedly that the white woman was complaining about. We really couldn't hear what Michael Irvin said, but apparently the woman, I guess did not like what Michael Irvin said, and she filed a complaint to the hotel, which got Michael Irvin suspended. And the thing is, it's like not just with Michael Irvin, there's a lot of celebrities they try to cancel for stuff like this, and to be so low as this is not being, nothing was a file, any police, nothing was a file from the police or anything. Something that's a simple a complaint, can accuse somebody, which is there was no facts or anything of what Michael was doing. So apparently Michael was talking to the chick, and I guess he got upset, and that's when she started complaining. Now you can see something like this could be a load to men, because they're trying to cancel not just black men but men in period. You could go from Dave Chappelle to Kevin Hart to Johnny Depp. A lot of these men are being canceled for something that's completely not true. So Michael Irvin is taking a step further. He said, what, this is not going to happen anymore. We're going to start suing now, because this is not right. Because if Michael didn't do nothing wrong, if he wasn't following charges, like why would you put something that's allegedly a fake accusation on somebody he did not do? And it's been trending all this week. A lot of content creators talking about this, and I want to know what you guys think. So I'm passing the baton to you guys. What y'all think?
All right. I was reading into it when you saw the information about Michael Irvin. Thank you for that because I didn't really know that what was going on. But the thing about some of these players and some of these old heads, I call them old heads. It's kind of hard because you going against his story and also someone else, someone that has been affected by it, because you never know, because even he said himself, he don't even know what transpired after he was finished drinking. So that's a one thing that's very alarming. They might use that against him. That's one thing some men got to do. They got to learn how to keep their mouth shut. So by him saying something like that, they could use that against him in the court, because they're like, wait a minute, you don't even know what you did because you was drunk. That's one. And two, when I was reading the TMZ report, stated that he called the woman to come to his room, and whatever happened after that pretty much went blank. So we don't know what really truly transpired, because even he said he can't even recognize what happened. But he said it wasn't right because of the simple fact of, I think everybody knows the Super Bowl weekend. Normally right now he's supposed to be heading to the Super Bowl, but they canceled everything. They told him no. The thing is with the council coach, culture, and when I realized one thing, women today are the biggest consumers in America. It's women. It's not men. It's women. So for these corporations and for the NFL and for basketball association, all these type of different companies, they're gonna appease the women because the women are the big consumers. Women are the one that's buying the jerseys. Women are the one that's going to the game. Whether people like it or not, it's the women that's going to the game. Women are the one that's buying the product. So for them to appease the women, they try to whatever it takes to keep the woman keeps coming back and buying their product. Now, unfortunately, I'm citing this out to Michael Irvin. How himself, he don't even know what happened that transpired that night. So do I take his word at face value, because I don't know and he don't know. So at the end of the day, he put himself in the hole. Now, I don't think he did anything, but if you ask me, I think he probably did have sex with her, and that probably was it. But it's he say, she say. And at the end of the day, if there was cameras around, that's the only thing that may save him. But we're gonna dive in, and I want to hear Hakeem's take on
it. I'm a big Michael Irvin fan. He is like, I followed him. He actually married somebody from Miami. I know somebody that is related to his wife. He's always been married, always been respectful. I've never heard nothing foul throughout his whole career. No scandals, no disrespect, no nothing. We live in a very pop milk toast society. I listened to that and I played it twice just to hear what he's saying. Like you say, he's an old head. I heard him cuss. I didn't hear none of the white boys that was in the video say, "Hey, stop that. Don't say that." Everybody was giggling his last thing. Sounded like he was just telling the story. This the reason why men don't want to approach women anymore. This the reason why we don't want, have to try to protect ourselves from accusations. You're talking to somebody who had a false accusation put on him. I've had a false accusation put on me personally that was totally lied to, extort me for money. So I know what it is to be falsely accused, then to try to exonerate your name. And sometimes that does not work. Once that stain is on you, even though you're exonerated, it does not work. So people need to be careful on who they say about this. Yes, I'm happy he's filing $100 million lawsuit. I think it's too small. I want everybody to get bankrupt. Because when this comes out and he finds out that he didn't do it, they still going to look at him as a harasser, regardless if his name is clean. Look at Chris Brown. He did not initiate the fight in the car with Rihanna, but they still call him a women beater 10 years later.
Hey, I agree with you, Hakeem. Like stains, like when you do stains like that, especially for men in jail, it sticks with you for life. Shout out to Just State for saying that for the stains, because I was even, told by my moms like stuff like this, like you said, don't get cut up with a woman, who's trying to mess with you because of accusations. I never been in it before, but I've heard it happen a lot. A couple of my family members, also friends. So I've been, and especially now in 2023 with cancel culture, just like, man, you really gotta watch what you do. You really gotta watch what you say because they could take your words and change it to something else and and put a complaint about it, especially your high profile celebrities. With Michael Irvin, it's just, I just hope I know he had a couple drinks, but I hope, he has good lawyers, and I know, NFL Network, you got good lawyers, they're gonna have his back and everything. So, they're definitely gonna fight this case. But the thing is, it's like, with these, I feel like, with the, especially around these Super Bowls, a lot of women go to these big events, Super Bowl, NBA All-Star weekends coming up. Some of these women will go down to these big events and try to pull some stuff like this, especially when they see celebrities, because there's a lot of celebrities in these type of events, entertainers, celebrities, sports, all that type of stuff. So now you got some of these women who come to these big events trying to find something they can find something and see if they say something wrong, make it stick, and file a complaint or probably even sue. Because this stuff right here is, to me, it was just a complaint. But the thing is about it, she didn't go to the police and file any charges on Michael Irvin. So that was a big thing to me. There was no file charges on them. So, and then also with the video, Michael Irvin could also use, a couple witnesses was there too, because as you can see, we saw a man and another man was there too, and another woman was there too, who was witnesses of what he said. So if the witnesses, comes out and say he didn't do anything wrong, I think, Michael Irvin should sue for stuff like this. And also, I just think other men should sue like this to help fight them back, like what Johnny Depp did last year, trying to clear his name with Amber Heard. That in that case went out for months and months and months. But I think man needs to really, really, really try to fight and try to clear that name. Get the money, but for sure clear that name. Because once you get accused of something, it can be something small, and it's put out in the public like that. People gonna think that you're not innocent. People gonna automatically think you're guilty until you prove innocent. Instead of but the tradition is innocent proven guilty. You are guilty to prove it innocent. And that's why I think, with this kind of case, this is not just happening to Michael Irvin. This could happen with other celebrities. It happened to celebrities in the past, and it's definitely gonna happen to celebrities in the future.
But my only thing is because of the simple fact of that he can't reconcile what happened that night. That's the problem. Like he can't, he don't know what happened that night. That's why I say they could use that against him. I would say I think that's a problem with some of these celebrities don't know how to keep their mouth shut. That would say even though she didn't go to authority, but now since you put a $10 million lawsuit, now you playing games. Now you really trying to play dirty. So now they're gonna play dirty with you. Now this case might last a very long time because of the simple fact of he can't know what transpired that night. So that's the one thing I think one of the things that do plague the black man is like it's simple fact. Anything that happened, the Tory Lane situation, he was drinking. Chris Brown situation, he was drinking. Now Michael Irvin situation, he was drinking. Bill Cosby drinking. R. Kelly drinking. It seems like every case that comes up with women coming out with these allegations, these guys are drinking. If drinking is the issue, God damn it, stop drinking. Why continue to drink if you know it's going to put you into some form of situation like this? But it seems like it's an ongoing issue that nobody's talking about. The drinking is what's causing this to happen. And I think the drinking needs to stop. If you're a celebrity, you cannot hold your liquor, you shouldn't be drinking. Point blank, period.
Or also want to add this too before you go, Hakeem. Or if this is what I do when I drink. If I'm drinking, I have my boys around, so they can stop me from doing something stupid. And hopefully, Michael Irvin should have been smart enough to have security or somebody by him so he can stop all that. because if you're going out drinking, I agree with you literally what you said, but if you're going to drink, you gotta have your boys around, security around, so you won't do nothing stupid. Go ahead, King.
So for me, I didn't know about that. Michael Irvin patched with being under the influence of drugs when I helped him in court, unfortunately.
Correct.
So that is true. Now,
Fact,
one thing I am going to say about this whole accusation is Michael Irvin is a black man. So everything is 10 times heightened than anything else. You know what I mean? The microscope is on you. So I do agree with you where I say that we do fall into these particular situations due to misguided decisions. You know what I mean? Drinking and stuff like that, hanging with the wrong person. But our counterparts drink and do the same thing as in a higher rate than us, but they don't get victimized or put under a microscope like that. A lot of y'all probably don't know this, but you remember the white dude out of the Seahawks? I think was it the Seahawks or I think the Philadelphia Eagles. It was a fat white boy.
Yeah, the linebacker. Yeah, that was great in the Super Bowl. Yeah, he got indicted
earlier this week. Earlier this week.
For rape. So it is heightened. It is heightened for them too.
But, yeah, he was accused, but I don't hear nothing about it now.
Yeah, he's arrested. He's going to jail.
He's in jail.
Yeah, he's in jail.
Yeah,
he's not playing.
He's not okay. So I guess these are the things that we do need to just make sure we be careful about how we go about handling our business when we out here, man. You know what I mean? When you're a celebrity, man, you 10 times you're a bag. You're a walking bag. And 9 out of 10 times they know you're gonna settle out of court. But Michael Irvin strongly feels that he did not do nothing. So he's filing this lawsuit. I kind of, in a sense, support, because most of the time, I'm not saying all accusations, but there's a percentage of these accusations don't be true. Sometimes a person could take the wrong thing with the wrong thing said. There's tons of times this happened. You say things and a person say, "Oh, what you said?" No, you have to reiterate that. Oh no, I didn't say that. You know what I mean? So that's my only gripe is, instead of her filing an accusation, why didn't she call him up and say, "Hey, you know what you said? I didn't like that." That's just
speaking some truth.
You know what I mean?
He's speaking some truth.
Like, you know what I mean? The man got kids and stuff that he has to explain this to. Like, Dad, you a panty raider? Are you SHing people out here? That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing to be called, especially in any way, especially a black man, to be called an SHer. You SH women at the workplace. He wasn't even nowhere near standing. You could see the video. He wasn't even. That's why I say, what could the person who can be sent? I'm telling you that these are pot of puff girls these days. Anything you say could be taken out the wrong place. You could say the sky is blue. What do you mean the sky is blue? Hey, I got the C for you. Oh, you don't got to get the C for me in that 1960.
And Hakeem, it's like you say, like this. They feel like when you say the sky is blue, it's like when they hear the sky is blue, it's like, oh, like it's like they might take offense to it. What do you mean the sky is blue? It's like they'll take offense to it somehow. You know what I'm saying? And they think and they interpret it into something else. And I've seen a lot of this in the last few years. How a man can say something about a woman, they interpret it to something else, which is that's not what the man was trying to say.
I don't know. The downfall of a black man, I'm being honest, I think it's the drinking. It's the drinking, and I think the drinking needs to stop. Especially as a celebrity, if you know that you hear a lot of guys get into a situation with issue with drinking, then you're supposed to be like, you know what, I think I need like a 2-drink minimum, just in case, so I can just get back home, so I won't have to deal with this type of allegations. Because now what's going to happen is, since now everything's going to be on a pause, because mind you, this situation is something serious, and the NFL do condone anything that deal with women being sexually assaulted. His contract is cut for the time being, so now he's not making money. His contract is now on hold. So now he's going to suffer for the time being how long he's going to take this to court. So yeah, he's suing him for $10 million. not 10 mil, 100 mil, which is a lot of money. You don't know how long that's gonna progress. Because mind you, he's not suing the NFL. He's suing the hotel. And you know how that goes with the hotel. Hotel, especially when it's a big chain, they're not gonna go down that easy. It's gonna be at least a 1 or 2 year battle. So that's what I'm saying. I think he put himself in a bad situation, and not only that, but I blame his friends because his friends knew, like, hey, if a woman's falling, let's say a woman's falling into the hotel room, you as his friend say, hey, hold on a minute, he don't know you like that, but allowing that situation to transpire, we got to hold his friends accountable for that one.
So, funny you say that. Usually in these type of situations, there usually be handlers. There usually be buffers for a lot of these famous people not to get in these type of situations. They're always a homie or an assistant that's there to be like, hey, hold on a minute. So, you know what I mean? He was just casually just walking through the stuff. But something as simple as just walking by and saying one little statement can change your life. I don't even, when I go, I'm going to tell you how serious I am. When I go out in public, I don't even stand next to women like that. I give like a feet or two or back from them. I don't say hi. I don't say honey. I don't do that because you're scared of a negative response going to happen. You know what I mean? And a lot of people say, oh, just act right. You don't know it. I could say hi. She could take it as I'm trying to holler at her. And she could say that she feels uncomfortable. How you doing today, miss? Why are you talking to me? So, you know what I mean? There's those are the procedures we have to take into. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Red Lipstick?
Hey, Red Lipstick. Yeah, that's true. Like when I'm walking around, like I said, I really mind my business. I have my earbuds on, and anywhere I'm going, I'm just going. And I really don't talk to somebody unless somebody stops me selling something or try to look for directions or something like that. But when I'm out in public, downtown, whatever, and around LA, I usually have my earbuds on, and I'm just on me and do what I need to do.
To me, we live in a society that, of course, you want to continue to socialize. Like, you don't want to be like a walking zombie and beat you yourself. You do want to have good conversation with people. But the problem is when you're in those status, you gotta understand something. People, like Hakeem said earlier, which is true, people are out here to get you. If they can find any form of opportunity that they know they can win some form of cash out of you, they're gonna go get it. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I say I blame his friends, because his friends supposed to be aware of the situation. Like, hey, you know, why is this woman following this guy to his bedroom? I'm not saying that what happened. This is just my opinion. This is just me just thinking, like, if I was his friend, I would be like, yo, hey, homie, you taking her with you? Yeah, so then he has some form of witnesses. But if you just go and you let your homeboy go off, and now he's upstairs, and then you hear a woman coming downstairs screaming, then you're going to be like, then you going to feel like you at fault. So that's what I'm saying. It's just, this is, especially being black, Hakeem and Jordan, you already know, especially being black, you got to be, like you said, you got to be extra careful. Extra careful. So you got to know how to walk a certain way. Go ahead.
No, you're right, and this is the reason why if that come out, he did brought up to the room, I would have said that why you just ain't buy no why you wasn't pushing P, why you ain't buy no P, why you ain't buy no prostitute. It's the safest thing. It's the safe. I'm being very frank with you. It's safe to buy prostitutes than to say hi to somebody nowadays. It's scary feeling to be accused of anything. Listen. There was a person who I just reconnected with. Yeah, man. There was a person who I just reconnected with, and you know what I mean. They said that, I used to work with them. They say you was inside quiet. You ain't speak to nobody in there. Mind you, I worked in a building that was predominantly women. I didn't eat lunch with them. I didn't stand next to them. If somebody spoke to me, I spoke to them back. I said, hello, miss, ma'am. They said, why are you so formal? I got to watch myself. I can't say baby, honey, sweetheart. How you doing, girl? Girl, you looking good in that dress. I can't do none of that because I could be accused of SHing. So the person said, oh, you was quiet as a mouse. Yes, I was quiet as a mouse. And if it you know what I mean, and it's even scary to even try to holler at somebody. That's why the safest thing to do is to beat your meat, buy pee, or if your friend hook you up with somebody and y'all get together and get married, those are the safest options. Yeah, those are the safest options.
And the thing about that, Hakeem, prostitutes around this time, they go to the Super Bowl. They go to the this NBA All-Star game. Why? Because that's where the money's at. That's where all the entertainers, celebrities. That's where the IG models go there. That's where the entertainment at. And I also heard from I wanted a podcast I heard like a couple weeks ago about about All-Star game, how some of these prostitutes they go there and around that time it's kind of like they make most of their money around that time. It's during Super Bowl week or NFL All-Star weekend because everybody's going in there spending wherever, tricking all that type of stuff, and they usually that's when they hit the jackpot around that time. It's the Super Bowl and the NBA All-Star weekend.
Yeah, I didn't hear about the NBA All-Star weekend. What happened last year? I think it was like over 20 women was sexually assaulted. Over 20 women was sexually assaulted, and mind you, some of them were NBA players. So that's what I'm telling you. That's why you gotta walk a certain way. You just can't just walk any type of way. That's what I'm saying. When you're a celebrity, you gotta know how to walk and talk, and you gotta know how to move out here because remember, there's opportunities everywhere. And I even mind you, we're a small podcaster. So just imagine when we become somewhat in a bigger scale. We gotta walk a certain move too. We just can't be like, oh well, I'm going to a house party. Nothing's gonna happen to me. Somebody can be like, oh, Ronnie literally tried to touch me, or Hakeem tried to touch me, or Jordan Barry trying to touch me. That's what I'm saying. Like you just walk any type of way. That's why I say certain events I'm not going to. I'm just keeping it real with you.
That's what we have a buffer zone for. We would have one of our female family members as a representative just to strictly deal with women. It's sad to say that we would have to have a woman to buffer in between us. That's why I've always said that. Listen, I was raised by some dudes who was raised in the 40s and 50s in the 60s. They told me to be, hey boy, you better watch your step out here. They'll get you caught up. You know what I'm saying? Old Coon. He said, Old Coon, he always told me to put my wallet on the table first before I speak.
And I tell you this, if our podcast ever get so big, is either if I go out, either my boys with me or if my wife is with me. If they're not with me, I don't feel safe.
Oh, man.
I don't feel safe.
You gotta be careful.
because I go out, some chick, whatever, they might say something and da 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 da. Like no. I'm running for my life. I'll just tell you that. If I'm by myself, I ain't messing with that. I ain't getting no lawsuits. No, he did this. No way in hell. I'm having my wife with me or my boys, you, Hakeem, Ronnie, somebody with me.
Yep.
Now situations do happen, like I'm saying, like some men are not perfect. Some men do sexually assault these women. I would say some do. Some just don't. Some people they put themselves in a bad predicament at the wrong place at the wrong time. And I would say if your friends is there or your homeboys there, they're supposed to protect. They're supposed to be your guardian. Like, hey, you have a lot to lose, man. Especially someone like him, who's well known in the NFL, who's a Hall of Famer, who's supposed to be in the Super Bowl this weekend. Now he's not able to get the check because of this. I'm gonna just say right now, I think it's a fake allegation, but it's a he say, she say. So at the end of the day, I think this is gonna be a messy case, and you already know when that happened. When you try to sue the hotel, now the video is gonna really come out. They're gonna be like, look, we got video footage of you taking this woman to the hotel, and you saying you don't remember what happened. So it's your word against ours. So it's just, it's unfortunate this happened to him, and man, we gotta move differently, man. That's why I was like, man, you just gotta be careful.
And the thing is about they're not just telling these celebrities this, they're telling these college players this who are superstars who go into the NBA or the NFL. They tell this at an early age when they're in college, especially in college. Hey, if you are an athlete that's one of the lifetime athletes who's gonna make it in the NFL or the NBA, you gotta work what you're doing. they tell you, Cosper, you got to watch what you're doing, because if you get caught up, you're done.
Listen.
And and if you get done, you'll hear stories like this. It might not come out, in the media like that. And in certain colleges, it's like, hey, this guy, did this to me, and after that, you're done. NBA or NFL people, a person that scout you and that see this pop up, like this scandal pop up, you're done. They're not gonna look at you no more.
This is why I'll be pushing P. I'll be making sure my homeboy be like, oh, you want to get it on? Okay, I'll get you somebody. I'll pay a couple grand. You know what I mean? Make him sign an NDA.
I was going to tell you that, NDA. I was just about to tell you that.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to do something, just pay your money. Pay like you weigh. There's people who wants to go to do the services. There's people flying out to Dubai to get to get peed and shitted on. You could stay here in the States and do it.
And the thing is, you treat it like a business. Like you can, like I said, you can call a high escort, and the thing is, you can take her on a date, what you like, what you don't like, and after that, you can pay her for a couple hours. If you go out, on a date, dinner, party, events, whatever, take it back to the hotel, do whatever. A lot of these people that makes a lot of money, like a high six figures, they're smart enough to do that. They'll pay these high escorts just to take out and all that type of stuff, because it's business. They know what they're getting. It's totally business.
I want to comment on Just Jay. Just Jay, you all right. I'm a person. I'm gonna be very frank. Hey, Sugar, I'm a person who I don't play games with people. I respect women, but I'm also scared. I'm scared to my wit. I'm scared to say hello. I'm scared to even ask you I'm scared to even say hi to somebody. That's why I say I'm gonna be the first person who be actively say this. If I get a bag, I'm not married, I'm gonna be pushing P. I'm paying $1,000. I'm flying you out. Who's ready to twerk something for these dollars? I'm an old nigga. I'm from Dade. You know how this is. I'm one of them Haitian niggas that pay. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get the money and flip it. But I'm not going to be putting myself in a position where my daddy name get tarnished. My daddy name is important.
Facts.
It's respected out here. So what I'm going to do, you know what I'm saying? When you paying for something, nobody ain't gonna say
Sugar Bow's funny. It's just the cat. It's just the cootie cat.
Yeah, listen. I've never heard nobody get put on blast when them dollars get rolling.
That's true though. It's true.
Never heard nobody. Listen, anybody who had when them dollars was just. I never get heard. All you heard is, yeah, he a good dude. She's not going to even talk about how bad your sex game is. He's a real good dude, real nice guy. Always very nice, very respectable.
Keep it business. It's all about the business, baby. Keep it business. No personal, just business.
Especially if you keeping the rent on and you buying gifts for the kids and you a regular customer. Come on. Like if I'm not married, and I'm just still out here, I'm not gonna try to walk up and talk to y'all and say he's talking to me. No, I'm not doing that. I'll be pushing P.
No, but that to me, I think that's the safer way to go, especially for these men. Like you gotta protect yourself, man. And you already know the bunny ranch and other on escort organization, they know how to keep things private and keep things professional. So you won't have to deal with all these allegations. You going to court, you trying to lose everything. Nah, man, like keep things clean. Now I understand some of these men, they deal with a lot of their ego. They're like, yo, I want to see if I still got it. Let me talk to a regular chick. You cannot be talking to no regular chick, man. Them days are over with.
Lamar Odom was laid out in a bunny ranch with a cardiac arrest. The only reason they had to put that out there because the ambulance came. He said he was a frequent customer. Pushing P. Listen, I advise anybody who is a little bit socially awkward, who doesn't know how to talk to women, get your homeboy to set you up. Or if you have a thirst to quench, push and pee. Don't talk. Listen, don't walk up to no woman. Don't talk to her. Don't grab her by her hand. Don't say this. Don't send her smiling emojis. Don't even look at her. You have to have a third party involved nowadays for you to be safe. So you won't be looking at as you crazy enough. Push and pee.
So I got a question for Hakeem. So they found him online, or should they find him on 79th Street?
Ooh, listen, you gonna die. Listen, you gonna die fucking with 79th Street.
Yeah,
you're not gonna live. You're not gonna live. You're not gonna live.
Yeah.
And I heard stories that going on. When I moved to Miami, I heard a whole bunch of stories on 79th Street.
Yeah, don't go to 79th.
Listen, anybody who's from Miami know that some of the biggest dope boys was on 79th Street pushing boys, though.
Yeah, 79 is sloppy. That's like you might as well doing the same thing what they say that he's supposed to be doing now. So you rather just do something like something safe and it's secret and it's secure, so you don't have nothing to worry about.
Listen,
go someplace safe.
The most richest white men are pushing P. The most richest white men have escorts that are vetted. That are processed, they married. Even the Chinese, listen, there's a documentary you should go look at. It's about Chinese millionaires where they got these brothels that they go to they go push P before they go home to their wives. They say they love coming here to get the stress out, but their wife is their life partner.
Yeah.
And listen, I advise people to stay away from the strip club. Stay away from them. They're no different than 79th Street.
Jabari, the jig is up, bro. The jig is up.
Yeah. Listen. Stay away from the strip club. You know what I mean? You should be in Instagram getting in their DMs like, where you at? You in Houston? I'll fly you out, baby. I'll fly you out.
Well, not Houston. I ain't gonna fly nobody out, man. That's just freaking too much money. You gotta do a bag clean. Hell no. To me, if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, just be safe with it. But it's just sucks to the simple fact that celebrities can't be normal people. They trying so hard to be normal people and they can't. They can't.
That's why it's safer to just get married or push P. Get married or push P. There's only two ways you gotta go. Find you a wife who likes you, and she gives you some sugar. She gives you some sugar plum maybe once every month, or you go push P.
Come on, once every month? What about once every week? Once a week?
Hey, listen. You know certain wives you get when they ain't gonna be slanging it like that. Roni, what she said you said?
What happened?
What she said, let me hit for 100 million right now. I'm flying out. I'm flying 4 to 5 hours.
No, I ain't gonna fly no chicks out. Man, most of these guys ain't trying to fly no chicks out.
Man, I'm a real player.
There's too much information. See, for example, Just Jay's in the Midwest. You got the Susan overseas. You got Sugar Bomb in DC. It's too many people. You waste your time, man. No man like, man, I ain't trying to fly all these people out, man.
Listen, I'm flying them all out, top dollar, and I'm putting them in the W. Putting them in the W. Penthouse suite.
In America or from another country?
Huh?
Here in America or from another country?
No, I'm gonna fly all them here to America and put them in the W, and they all getting picked up in Suburbans.
Well, you trying to spend that bag, so you ain't no Michael Irvin. You ain't trying to get no.
Listen, I'm a real Haitian that spends money. I'm not scared to spend $1.
There you go, ladies.
Listen,
you're not afraid to spend $1.
Listen. I used to be one of them niggas back in the days that, baby, what you need? You need a couple dollars? Did your daughter eat this morning? Baby, the little Irvin ate today? He needs some cleats? You go a couple dollars.
And the thing is, I don't know why, these other celebrities like Chris Brown and Trey Songz, I don't know why they don't keep doing that. It's a code what you do that. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of these, high value white people. They know the code. They know what to do.
They do. Listen. What?
Yeah, they do. Mm-hmm.
Listen. When a black man, listen. Check this out. When a black man doing it's called tricking. When a white dude do it, it's called support.
Yeah.
I'm just being real. Like when you understand money, you'll never be in no issue. If you understand money and women, you'll never be in no issue. It's about the lives of. Listen, when you can make a woman feel secure and she don't got to wake up worry about them bills the next morning, listen, you can get most of the stuff out of her.
Look, as soon as she'll send you all her bills.
Hey, listen, I'll pay him, baby. I'll pay him. Listen. I don't have a chastity belt on my wallet. I don't. There's no chains on my wallet, baby. Listen. I don't have a negative response about anybody I've ever been with. Closed mouth don't get fed. Now, mind you, now if I'm spending a little bread, now you my wife. Now you gonna have to cross over to the dark side.
No, but on a serious note, we just having fun right now. But on a serious note, this is something that's very, very. We having fun, but this is something that's very, very serious. So, for you two guys, I want to ask you guys a serious question. How do society get rid of the cancel culture, or is here to stay? Should we get rid of it, or should it be here to stay?
I love that. Go ahead, Jordan. I'm gonna see if you want to tackle
it. Definitely needs to get rid of. A whole lot of people don't like the cancel culture. My thing is, I don't know why cancel culture is here for, because I believe people just, for me personally, in America, I believe people deserve second chances. If you do wrong, right, you deserve to be a second chance. But I feel like how to get rid of it is what Michael Irvin's doing right now. Is start to sue and start clearing your name as much as you can. If you see a lot more men fighting, try to clear their name out, I think you will start to see the minimum see cancel culture going away. But the man has to keep fighting in order to clear their name if they're innocent. That's my take on it. Go ahead, King.
I'll put some in the chat, and I want everybody to read this. I took for y'all to know, I took an entrepreneur class, and there was a term that in business called an SOP. Now it's called a standard operating procedure. Now, meaning we've seen the last 2 years, 3 years of what cancel culture can do. We've seen what harassment has done in the workplace. We now as men need to come together to create an SOP on how to move around women now. Because clearly women are not comfortable with the way we're approaching them. You feel me? So I always teach my nephew. I teach my nephews. I talk to them all the time. I talk to my homeboys all the time on how to maneuver around people. Because you want to know why? The last thing I ever want to do is for y'all to be caught up in some mess. I had to learn how to do that. Because let me tell you something. I'm only human. I've been in some stuff. And to be honest with you, I'm not really embarrassed to say the things that I've been to, because judgment is for anybody. You feel me? I'd have been caught going at a job interview one time, looking at this girl who I thought was cute. She bust out loud, "Why you looking at me, you ugly ass dude?" Mind you, I didn't do nothing. I thought she was cute. I just glancingly slide my visual to the left. That was something that's wrong. It's only a problem when you're unattractive to the woman. You know what I mean? It's only a problem when you're unattractive. So now I learned is to keep my head like this. Yes, sir. My application is right here. If I know,
you don't wear any sunglasses on, King?
Yeah. Listen, I wear shades sometimes. Sometimes listen. I be wanting to open doors sometimes. I don't want that to take as a sexual advancement. I had stopped open doors for young women. I open doors for old ladies and women, girls with kids. Little kids, I open the doors for them. But if you're a young girl and you by yourself, I don't open the door for you no more. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm so scared. That's another standard procedure. So that's my take on that.
No, I think the only reason why counterculture was created because women wasn't women didn't have no safe space in society. Not only that, men was accusing women for a lot of things that was some of the things were true. So I don't think counterculture is going anywhere. I think it's here to stay. Because of the whole aspect of social media. Because if social media never existed, then it won't be no such thing as counterculture because there's no social media. But since we have social media and social media is growing daily, counterculture will always be here, whether we like it or not. And once again, like I always stand firm, and which I do strongly believe, women are the biggest consumers. Women are the main one on social media. Women are the main one doing majority of the resources. So it's not going anywhere. As long as women continue to be on that bracket, counterculture will always be here. But if you ask me, I think it should be eliminated. But I don't think it's going anywhere.
I just want to make a quick comment on what Sugar Plum said. Sugar Plum, you are right. A lot of these accusations are real or warranted. But I'm just saying there's a couple that gets slipped through that might not be 100% accurate that we need to revisit. You know what I mean? This is why I love cameras. You know what I mean? This is why I love cameras. This is why I love hand sanitizer. You know what I'm saying? And I stay my distance. I'm scared. And listen. And I know if you own that, I know how to approach you. You own that. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you need a couple dollars. Like, did you eat this morning? My bad. Oh, you with your daughter? My bad. I don't mean no disrespect. I was just, how much the tab is? Don't worry, miss. I'll take care of that for you. Go ahead. You know what I mean? I might pay a tab and won't even look at you. I'll take care of that. You can leave.
So you're afraid to treat a woman like a lady because of that simple fact of cancel culture? Yes, or you just afraid to treat a woman like a lady because you said, I just don't want to treat her.
No. I'm afraid to treat. Listen, I still treat women like a lady, but I'm afraid of cancel culture so much that certain aspects of chivalry I don't perform anymore. But I still perform chivalry for older people, older women, women with kids. Usually if it's usually I might pay the bill is a couple dollars. But if you're young and you're single, or if you're older and you're single, I try to keep my distance because I'm so scared. Lord Jesus, I'm so scared. Please. Whew. I'm shivering right now. I don't know if y'all can tell. I got goosebumps.
They think you capping as hell, yo.
My bad. Yeah, I'm scared.
She said she believe. Sugar Mom said she believe you scamming.
No, I'm not scamming, baby. Listen, Sugar Mom, if I was to see you, I wouldn't even talk to you in person. I'd be keeping the distance. I probably wouldn't even look at you. If you with somebody I know, I might call him over and be like, hey, that's your friend? Tell her I say hi. But I said it in a respectful way. Like tell Sugar Plum I said hi in a respectful way. I love buffers. I love third-party people. They make things a lot more easier because they can translate. Because if it's your homegirl, yeah, he's cool. He got a little money. I heard he work at the docks. You know what I mean? I make sure to put that in there.
Your boy, you say he's thinking that Hakeem be scamming. You see, people say you scamming Hakeem.
Listen. In my younger days, When the scamming was invented, I was around.
In my younger days. So at the end of the day, what should Michael Irvin do? Because he's suing, but by him suing, it's gonna take him out of the NFL Network. I don't think he'll be on the NFL Network going forward till this lawsuit's over with.
Well, if it's so, it'll be perfect time because after that Super Bowl's over, so it won't be no NFL till next, 6 or 7 months. So, it's sad to see him not in the Super Bowl, but yeah, I think it'll be a perfect time for him to, sue, and see if he can win the case. And hopefully he can get the witnesses that was there who possibly seen or seen what happened and everything. If he can get the witnesses and the witness favors him or what happened, I think he can win the case. How about you, Aki?
Okay, I want to answer a question. I want to answer a question that the Sousa said, which is very, very, very much important. She asks, "How would I deal with those men?" I'll give you a plain story. I rap. I used to run a record label in Massachusetts. I signed the group. One of the guys had went to jail for some weed, but his DNA was linked to some rapes in Massachusetts. This is a wide open case, and he was linked. And I took the music off the streaming services. I deleted every picture that I ever known him. Mind you, I knew the guy for over 10 years. I stopped talking to his brother. I stopped talking to his mother. I stopped talking to his family members. If you are caught doing something heinous to women, there's no talk. It's straight fade. It's straight fade. There's no talking. I was in solitary confinement for jumping on some people like that in lockup. It's straight fade. This is why I'm very serious about this. We do not hang with woman beaters, SA boys, or if you are a panty raider. We putting Timberland signs on your face. If you're related to me or you're friends, we would not ever talk again. I am dead to you. Play with it.
Facts.
And we pulling up. I could go ask somebody. We pulling up and we snatching you out your house.
That's true. You're supposed to protect your women, man. You're never supposed to put your hands on a woman or violate a woman. Point blank, period. As a man's supposed to move and walk differently out here. Now, I know there's some men that don't care because in fact they hate women so much. But as a man, you're supposed to move and operate differently. Don't put your hands on a woman, period. If a woman say no, she say no.
Meaning don't. When she said no, it doesn't mean yes. No means no. It don't mean yes. It don't mean what if I could? No, it means no. That's what it means.
Yeah.
No, listen, I'd rather pay for it before somebody say, "Oh, he's trying to take it." No, I'm paying.
Facts.
I'm cutting the check. I'm cutting the check, and I'm paying top dollar. I'm cutting the check.
This to just say that's not enough. No jail or paying the victim.
No. Listen. I wasn't there when this stuff happened. I can't pay the victim restitution. You feel me? If that was my brother or if that was a friend of mine who did that, then I would probably personally go and try to put love on that. I know how serious that is.
Yeah. Facts.
I know how serious that is, man. This ain't listen. A lot of people go through this that is hush hush. No, we don't not condone that. We do not condone. We could not listen here. I'm the type of dude. If I know you a street nigga, I go run your jacket. I go run your paperwork to see if you got that. I got real nigga crimes. I don't play around. I don't play panty rating games. I got real nigga crimes on my jacket. So if you a nigga that's offset and you got some weird shit on you, no, we not doing none of that, baby. We not doing none of that.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
You already know, guys. At the end of the day, we reach our R mark. You already know we reach our R mark. So What's our final take on the whole situation? What are y'all final takes? Do you find this man to be innocent or guilty? Your opinion, of course.
Well, for me, looking at this case and him having maybe his personal lawyer and especially the NFL Network lawyers that he's worked on, I think he can win this case. I'm in doubt that it's going to fall to the settlement because if it goes to a settlement, then I think he's done with the NFL Network. I think he's they go kick him out. But I really do. I really think if he got the witnesses there and they can stand by him and tell the story that benefits him, then I really think he can win this case. Or if they found out that the woman didn't really do anything, and they could she could be sued probably Michael Irvin's money. But that's my final take on that.
Everybody say why Ronnie Rush it? Oh no, because we always keeping the under our marks. Sorry guys. Yeah, that's the thing because we are very busy, man. Unlike some of y'all Judge J that be on the internet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Some of us do have lives out here. You dig? And Sugar Ball, I'm not even going. Sugar Ball, just tell us you want us to do 3 hours. Just tell us we'll start doing 3 hours.
That's all. Hey, give the word. Give the word, Queen. We'll do it for you. Your wishes are command.
I just say I'm a hater. Damn, I'm the main one supporting everybody out here. Oh my God. He say, "See, I get you. See, I have it." Well, and we're not gonna entertain Judge J right now. No, but at the same time, let's get. I think this case is going. I think it's gonna be a wide open case. I think it's gonna get sloppy. I think it's gonna be very. I think it's gonna be.
Hey, they wilding.
She's like, the Susan, you can't do me like that. She's like, he said the strippers away from him at the film club. Damn. See, y'all want to let me do my closure. See, they try to keep us here. No, but at the same time, I think this case is gonna be a wide open case. I think more information is gonna come out. I think it's gonna be a long case. I don't think this is gonna be a slim dunk. At the end of the day, I do blame his friends. I think he's innocent. I think he's innocent because he is innocent. I don't think he did anything wrong. But the problem is that he was drinking, and I think that's the one thing they're going to use that against him. That's my take.
Protect our women, protect our kids. I hope this was a misunderstanding. I'm not going to put judgment 100%. I'm gonna wait till everything clears up. We're going to revisit this. I hope he didn't do nothing foul. But if he really didn't, I want her to get prosecuted and go to jail.
No, but that's hey, shit, because she's like Ronnie's the big. No, that's Hakeem the big spender.
No. Listen. He got a lot of money up in there. I'm just
don't listen to them.
I'm just modest, baby. I'm just modest, baby. Hey, I'm still spending 18-wheeler money though. That little money ain't nothing though. I used to drive a little truck. It wasn't nothing. That money almost dried up though. You know I'm a Haitian. I'm gonna work by 2-3 jobs to make sure the bills are paid and the rent.
I'm the same way. I get what you mean. I'm Haitian too, so I be working just like you on the bill.
You listen. You're a young guy. I'm an old Haitian man. Let's get that straight. You the new generation, so we can't call you. You're young. You're young. I'm old Haitian. I'm old Haitian man status. You know what I mean? I'm co-signing cars. You know, putting down payments on stuff. You know how it is. You need something, baby. You need something, baby. Did your daughter eat this? Baby, did your daughter eat this morning? Oh, you got. Oh, she. Hold on a minute. You say y'all got that after school care? After school care or that summer program? How much? About $78. He go to his extra 20.
You see, he's a real man. The Sousa, you dealing with a real man here. He's a real man, Judge J. And me, nah, man. Me, I'm with Jabari, man. I love the strippers too much. I'm in the strip club. I like to have fun, man. That's my problem. I don't spend no money though.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you where I used to wild out, and I only did this in Broward. I used to go in the strip club some nights in a dashiki with the kufi on, And then other nights I'll come in, and other nights I'll come in dressed like a Haitian pastor. I had a black body. You know, listen. I wear the tie.
Oh man.
And listen, you know that black Bible with the zip?
Yeah.
I come in there with the zip. And they say, hey, where you just coming from? I just come from my Lord and Savior's house. And they say, sir, you know you in the wrong place. I say, please don't tell my wife. Don't tell my wife.
Hey, what scripture you read? What scriptures you be reading, Hakeem?
John 16, Proverbs 31, Ephesians 5.
Oh my gosh. Hakeem gonna little Joy, Hakeem gonna get us canceled. You see, cancel culture right there. He's gonna get us canceled right there. Right there. He's gonna get us canceled.
Income tax time come. When income tax time come, I make it rain. I put on the dashiki and make it rain. Listen. This how you know I used to be a strip club connoisseur. I'll go get $1,000 block. You know the $1,000 block. It's the brick with ones. It's $1,000 brick. I'll go in there and bag. My homeboy had a security company. I rent a security guard to come in there with me. They're sitting. I rip the bag open there.
Let me drop my cash out so you can hit on the cash out. Forget that, man.
Listen,
Hakeem, drop that cash app, yo, so you can get the money, take it to the strip club.
Listen, it was a rainstorm in there. I'll get the $1,000 brick. You know he a real spinner. He coming in with the $1,000 brick. I'll put the brick out the fence, at the tote bag. Take the brick out the tote bag.
No.
Put it on the table. Here you go. Every girl walking by, I'm tipping. I'm buying drinks. I get a couple bottles. I'll let the security guard in the drink. Yeah, that was when I was a young whippersnapper. I'm an old Haitian man. You see, I got my button up all the way to the top. I got my button up.
That way you know you're an adult. When your button go all the way to the top, you ain't got time for that. You got time for that. Look, praise God. Jay said, praise God. Praise God.
Sugar Bob said, married men spend the most. She's fact about that. I'm back. Shoot.
Always.
The money I spend on my wife, God.
That renter get paid.
Yeah, I really get paid. They get paid.
Listen, that renter get paid if you quiet. And that condo to get paid.
Facts. Some of y'all old Haitian friends is my way, Hakeem. Thanks for joining us. It was fun. See, there you go. The Susan's in the show. See, she already know. We ain't got to say that. See, this is why you got to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click on. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Now, mind you, we may go live. We might catch it a few times, but this is why you gotta subscribe to us. This is why you gotta join us, man. We have a lot of fun in the chat. Good time, man. Thank you guys for joining us. Just Jay, Sugar Bomb, Jabari, Kendall, on True, on Red Lipstick, the guy on Twitch, the woman on Facebook. Thank you guys, man. We really appreciate you guys, man. Enjoy y'all weekend, y'all Super Bowl weekend. We over and out. Peace.